We're leaving the UK. Bye, Starmer. All right, Millie, how long have we been here already?
3 hours.
Okay, so we've got 3 hours left, and Mum over there is already on the tablets. White Rocco is. It looks like he's about to throw up. Welcome, cleaners. They're going to clean Rocco's diarrhea and all his throw up off the floor.
Yeah.
This is what I hate, because there's 7 people in there at once. But this is how I had to wash my face. Not really ideal. Everyone's just been to the toilet, and apparently they said it's like a hotel. So I'm gonna go over there and have a look, because I need to go to the toilet as well. Yeah, they were on about how luxury it is and stuff. I'm gonna go to the toilet and have a look. Yeah, I'm not using that. Christmas Day, half 12 in the afternoon. One thing that is not very good at all. The time that we're at this campsite in Barcelona is raining for the 3 days that we're here. Non-stop rain. Last night it was absolutely pouring it down, torrential rain. But this rain, would you like to explain the difference in rain in the UK versus
This rain is light rain. This rain is. If the rain was a voice, this rain is, hi darling, love you. And the rain in the UK, when we have heavy rain, last night they said it was heavy rain here, there's going to be 2 millimeters of rain. And we thought, oh, we're in for it. But it was just, hi, can you move over, please? Oh, no. But in the UK, when we get heavy rain, it's, get out of the way, get it rain! That is UK. Heavy rain.
So not ideal whatsoever. So I got a fluffy jumper for Christmas. This one started absolutely reeking of frost. I had to spray some Lynx Gold on it, and for some reason you can never get frost out. I'm probably gonna wear this to work as a rag or something if I have to go under a car and get it covered in oil. As I said yesterday, the best spray in my opinion is Diesel Bad, and I got it for Christmas. Boom. So this is going to be the scent that I'm going to be wearing today. Just going to get ready to walk on the beach, because we're going to go down and walk the beach front just to use up the 3 hours that we've got until it starts pouring down with rain again. Today I need to go and have a look at what this campsite has to offer, if I can go swimming or something. But apparently Rocco said that the swimming pool's shut permanently because they can't afford to fill up the pool and heat it. This is unreal. Look at the waves. Look at this, first sports car that we've seen. Look, they're all in there getting their lunch. It's a convertible as well, very nice. There's a 4x4 Aston Martin down there, look, you can probably see. There's a Porsche there. We can't spend too long here in case we get kicked out, which is probably going to happen in a few seconds. But yeah, that's a nice car. Look at the brakes. He's actually out in that car all the time, unless he always gets his brakes cleaned. But usually with sports cars, they're absolutely mint. But the brake discs on them start rusting, don't they?
When I get some money, I'll buy this one.
That one's a really nice house. Doesn't tell you how much it is. Oh, it's for rent. 10 minutes, she told me it would take 10 minutes to break my heart. Oh no, I'm gonna drown a whole bottle hard liquor. To that bin, the black one you can see.
3, 2, 1, go. Alright.
Dakota's got a big ass.
Yeah, because he trains his glutes. Like, proper to the max.
Look at the horizon over there. Look at these waves compared to the UK. This would be classed as a tsunami in the UK. Right, we're about to go into is where all the entertainment is and where all the active stuff happens. We're gonna go and see what it's like, see what all the hype's about. Because can't you feel all the aura in the atmosphere and all the hype? Because I sure can, boy. And do you want to go to the restaurant in a minute? Ristorante and supermercado. So they might be having us on pretending it's a ghost town when in reality it's really active, but I can imagine it being a little bit less active than this in the summer. There's a gimnasio. When I said a gym, I thought you meant like an actual gym, but yes, you could get your cardio done here. You could do some sit-ups actually. On there, look. I have no idea what this is. What the hell? What the hell does this train? Whoa.
I think you should twist the hip. Oh, I never got that.
Oh, this is badminton training. Okay, let me just try. Yeah, I don't really see how this is optimal for gains, but it's just something that you could do if you're anxious about anything, you need a timeout card, you can just do this and it will relax you. I'm not too sure about those machines there. Look, if you have a look, I'm not too sure about how much resistance they put out, but let me just try them out quickly. Oh, it's just hit my shin then, but I didn't use it that really hard. Oh my word. This is just completely suboptimal. It could do a little bit more resistance, but the people that use this are heavily overweight, so that's what they'd use. But to be honest, just walking to this gym is probably enough cardio for them. Let's just have a look at all the other machines they've got. Oh, I think that's meant to be like a rowing machine. Is it using your body weight?
I don't know if it's crap. Like, I can do like 100 of them.
Okay, let me see, because I'm a little bit heavier. It gives you instructions, but it's in España, so I can't really be asked to read it. All the way back, so the form is great. Let's just give it a go. Yeah, I'm not too sure what this is trying to target. There's this thing here, let me just have a look at this. This one's a little bit like a cross trainer, I should imagine.
It's so hard to do, like, you can't get the rhythm. Yeah, it's so hard.
Whoa. I've got the rhythm, but it just doesn't feel like I'm burning anything other than brain cells. Overall, this equipment's shocking. Okay, let's see what this does. This is like a P. Diddy party special right here. Oh, yeah boy! Unless you're obese and you can use your body weight really effectively, absolutely pointless. So let's have a look at the swimming pools. Yeah.
If we can't see it through that, we have to climb on the bin and stuff.
This is the pool area. Does the door open?
No.
I don't know if you can see, but I hope the pool is full, because apparently.
Oh my thing, it's full to the brim.
And we can't go in it. And we've actually paid for this as well.
You paid like £100
yeah.
night, by the way.
It actually says that we could use the pool as well, but we obviously can't. I think that's just a summer thing.
Oh, this is the entertainment area.
I imagine some rock music being played up here though, indeed, yeah?
Yeah.
But
like,
where is it though? Do we have entertainment when we're here?
No.
Oh my word, the only entertainment we've got is the sewage smell and the planes coming over our heads. Apparently this was meant to be better than a UK resort as well. The only thing that's good is the scenery, basically, the palm trees. But we've actually been to a fake campsite like the UK, where it was all like fake palm trees and stuff, and it had entertainment as well. There's no strip clubs, there's no gambling.
It's so busy in here.
No, this is the most packed restaurant I've been in. Probably hear the ambience right here.
Sorry for all of the background noise.
Christmas Day, nothing else to do apart from get absolutely hammered since it's raining. Have you ever seen a beer like this? This is a Spanish beer. It looks like a can of Red Bull. It looks like an energy drink. 5.5%. Okay, so you've just seen me and Indy go round the campsite and see all the entertaining stuff and how packed it is. We have now looked at the reviews of this campsite and Rocco's going to read them out to us.
Should I read them all?
Yeah, he's going to read all the reviews.
3 nights in a motorhome overlooking the beach. It sounds and looks amazing, but unfortunately it smells awful like sewage. The problem gets more worse in the evenings. Night 1, air conditioning was on. Windy outside, smell was noticeable but manageable. Night 2, the smell was so strong it actually woke me up. It was coming through the aircon system, and even after turning it off, the smell lingered. Night 3, no aircon at all, yet the smell was still unbearable. It's so strong it makes it impossible to sleep. During the day, I was out exploring, not on the campsite, but each time we returned to the site, the sewage smell hit us. This is not just a one-off issue. The campsite is already positioned near a sewage outlet into the sea. For such a beautiful location, it's very disappointing. I've travelled across Europe for 2 years in a row, staying at many different sites, and I've never experienced anything like this in my life.
Well,
Sadly, I cannot recommend this campsite at all.
Wow, and that's not them all. There's loads, isn't there?
Yeah. This is a money-making scam. It is advertised as a campsite. However, there are basically no shared facilities. In order to use the barbecue, you need to buy the wood. There is no kitchen, not even a kettle in the room. A hotel provides more than this place, unless your idea of camping is going to an on-site restaurant for every meal. Avoid it at all costs.
Wow, so it seems like these guys love it so far, and these aren't even the worst ones.
They are not loyal. They take 50 euros from me as a deposit, and they said it will automatically come into my bank site when I check out. But it's more than 1 week. I didn't get it. When I called them to say you'll get it within 24 to 28 hours, but they didn't receive any money again. I called them and they said not me, call reception. When I called reception, they said not me, press 2, and they said the same thing 4 times. I almost emailed them, but they didn't give my money back, which is unethical, dishonest authority. I dislike everything about this place. It smells terrible. It's loud because of the airport nearby. The lots of campers are weird and not private enough.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
So there's all these reviews, yet we still have booked this camp. So Alrit, it's Boxing Day, un boxeo, if that's boxing in Spanish. Once again, it's absolutely pouring it down. Gale force winds all day. Got some pancakes that look like the Elephant Man coming up. Apparently we're on a hill, so they look like that, but it's the chef, not the food. 11:30, the day after Boxing Day, 27th of December. We're leaving this campsite now, and we're gonna head up the beachfront towards Benidorm way. We're going to do a 3-hour drive. I don't know where that's going to take us to, up towards Benidorm, and from now on it's going to be wild camping. Alright, so we've arrived in Valencia Beach. We're going to be going to the shopping centre near here after about a 3-hour drive and see what they got. So far it's like a 24-hour drive to the UK, because I think we have to be home for something like the 6th of January. I think we're going to go to Marbella as well in the new year, so we need to be obviously in Marbella, around that area, before New Year. We've just arrived at Carrefour. Oranges! Look, you can see them better there. We thought, why are people not eating them? But yeah, they're probably like cooking apples in the UK, where they just grow on trees and no one cares. But I'm gonna actually try one of these. Alright, when we get back from Carrefour, I'm gonna do a review on wild oranges. You can actually smell the orange. It smells really nice. Pet shop. We're at Carrefour now. You can actually buy tyres just off the shelf, which is pretty crazy. I think these are actually cameras. Look at this. Tell me why that would not be a camera. That's 100% a camera. 89p, yeah, for a litre of wine. Bailey's. But look how they sell it here. I think it's to put in their coffee. It's like they're a bunch of alcoholics. Wow.
No, it's got a little guitar.
That is mental. Look, that is really nice. Wow.
Like that.
Wow.
Nah.
I've never seen that before. They're freezing piggies. Look at this. I'm Peppa Pig. I can't believe how cheap this is. €4 for 5 litres of oil. That's crazy. Hola. Excuse the mess. Disculpe the mess. I've got a naranja. Where's my naranja? Oh, here. Here's my naranja. And I'm going to try it. And I've also got some coconut water here as well that I'm going to try from Spain. So I'm just going to peel this. Now, this is wild, straight from the tree. Absolutely straight from the tree. I have to admit, it really does smell nice. I got this from the car park. It's leaking everywhere. So this is orange, right?
They are horrible, don't bother.
Daddy, chill.
I mean, like,
Okay. Right, I'm just going to describe the taste.
you need to.
I'm going to describe the taste. That is so bitter. It's unreal. That is so sour. This is worse than a Sour Patch Kid. That's unreal. Yeah, that is ridiculously sour. That, whatever that orange is, this is why it was so strong. That's so sour. Yeah, wow. I don't even know if that's edible. Okay, so I've got some coconut water here now. No.
Here you go.
Move out the way. Shut up. Well, I shouldn't have tried that because I've got a really disgusting aftertaste of an orange in my mouth, and it's making this disgusting. I really like, yeah, Cameraman's just trying some. I really like coconut water once it's been refrigerated and not straight from the shelf. I really like it cold. It's really refreshing. You can stop it now, okay?
How much food's come out of his mouth?
Never should have come out.
Right, feeling rough. What do you mean? Benidorm town centre. Just lost all my aura, throwing up in the middle of the town centre. I don't know what happened. I wasn't even on anything. I didn't even drink last night. I think it's just, yeah, I did drink half a litre of coconut water. It's 100% pure coconut water though, but I don't really see how that would have done anything. I did have a few pancakes this morning, but that come out like a proper jet, which is just ridiculous. But yeah, lost all my aura, so I have to have a chance to regain it back. But we're going to Marbella soon. I need to do my daily free spin to see if I can get the car. Alright, so I am proper ill. I couldn't persist walking, so they had to go on without me. And I don't actually have my phone on me either. My camera's about to die and it's almost 4. I feel so rough. I have not had anything to eat since about 9 o'clock in the morning. No water. I can't tell if I'm dehydrated or not because I might have to have some water, then I might feel better. But yeah, my dad said if it gets to 7:30, which is 4, 5, 6, I have 3 hours here. If it gets to 7:30 and we're still not back to get you, walk back to the camper, but I don't know where the camper is. I'm gonna have to ask where the market is and then from there find the car park and find the camper. But does it ever go through your head whether something like, imagine if the camper would leave without me? Well, that would make a good video, but goodness me, that's proper tragic. But yeah, stuff like that goes through your head when you're lying down on the beach. To be honest, when I sat here it was 2 o'clock, so I must have been asleep. Obviously didn't feel like it because I'm afraid that I'll get mugged. But yeah, I might try and get some more sleep so time passes. And if I get a tap on the shoulder, hopefully it's my dad. That's a nice car. Morning view. It's almost 9 o'clock and it's Monday today, new week. Yesterday, I think partly the reason why I threw up is because I was an absolute glutton, eating anything in sight. I did make those pancakes quite thick and I did have quite a lot, so that could be partly why. But my dad spoke to a few locals about the coconut water. Where the coconut water is 100%, your body, when you have a lot of coconut water, it finds it hard to digest the fibre. So I think that's what happened with me, mainly why I threw up. But yeah, quite a good day today. I have no clue where we are. There's a tram that sparks like mad. We heard the tram all night and it was sparking. You could just hear bang, like an electric voltage. And the tram actually goes to Benidorm. So I actually prefer this area because Benidorm seems like a bit of a hole. So I would prefer to live here and then get on the tram, get on the lash, and then get on the tram back here, and that would be a better idea. I do feel a lot better today. I did have quite a lot of sleep last night. This Spanish water is really starting to taste like bleach, but we've just had a wash, like just a strip wash with a flannel, and everyone's hair was greasy, so we just went to the outside tap and washed our hair with the freezing cold water. You had brain freeze when you washed your hair, but my hair is actually washed now and dry and not greasy. Why's your knee on it getting wet? What did you do to plumb in the tap?
Bring my own English connectors connected to the tap. I tell you what, out here when you're on the road, water is gold. They say it's all about oil, it's water. You've all seen the film Eli when they want water. Oh, it's gold.
That is thinking for yourself. That is a really good idea. Saves us keep filling it up with water bottles and pouring it in. There's a bit of a queue now.
He just said Brooklyn and fill them up.
So the water they've just filled up into our plastic water bottles now doesn't taste like bleach at all. It tastes a lot better. So I think it is the case where the more inland we go, the less it tastes like bleach. So up near Barcelona, the water must be horrific then, because I think that's the water that I've been filling up my bottle with, tasting like bleach. But this water tastes a lot better. Apparently Google said it's the end of the fishing season, is what they're celebrating. It's absolutely rammed. Alright, so we're back now. It's around about 6:30 in the evening. We had to rush back because it was raining. I actually am a fan of Spanish music. I think it's really good. They actually do put on a show. You could probably hear it now. And the video that I did, they were just setting up, and now they have really put on a show. There's smoke everywhere, and there's a guy that sort of looks like Elvis, dressed in a silver sports jacket, singing his heart out in Spanish, and it sounds really good. Good morning, it's 10 AM this morning. The mattress that I sleep on was proper deflated. I had to go out in the rain into the garage, get the handheld air pump, and then pump it up. Alright, so we've pulled up in Torremolinos, but whereabouts is it? Near Malaga, basically Malaga, and I think we're staying here tonight. We originally went to a sketchy site that had smashed glass all over the beach.
Papa Gringo went over onto the beach, went over, and they were just sat there swigging whiskey out of a bottle. Looked like something out of Breaking Bad.
Who do you think are worse drivers, the French or the Spanish?
Ooh, there's a party. Hey, Gringo. Ah, Gringo.
Just going for a night walk. I'm not spending much time on TikTok like I usually do, because I've actually got stuff to do. Like, I've actually got stuff to look at, good scenery. But I do believe we've actually torn the arse out of Spain recently, because we have literally, I'm not complaining or anything, because we've basically experienced in one holiday what people experience in a few holidays, a few grand later. Look at this. It's made out of sand. That's mental. That must have took him ages. If you just look up there, you can see the bit in the middle where it's like a red light. That is a sick place to live. Look, overlooking this beach as well. That's probably his G-Wagon there as well. He's proper living life. That's just like the goal. I'd prefer to live in like a bit of a penthouse like that, all to myself, nice and cozy, than like a massive ranch. Just overlooking that beach is pretty mental. This is brilliant marketing. He's got a few, goodness knows what that is, burning to make you smell it so you feel hungry and go in. But do you know what I would do if I had a restaurant and I had competitors like that? I would purposely arrange for some homeless to stand outside my competitors' restaurant and put them off their food. I'd get the homeless to do various acts to put my competitors' customers off their food. What's going on here in Marbella at the beach? New Year's Eve today, and then tomorrow we're heading off for the big descent. I think it's about 19 hours altogether, and what I've noticed so far is the majority of people wear those short socks, ankle socks, even with long trousers. That's just something that I've picked up on. It does look, I think it looks a lot better compared to these socks. Went to the beach public toilets for a quick shave and just washed my hair. The water was absolutely freezing. I've cut my face open like mad with the cold water, and where I've got a little bit of acne here, but nevertheless getting ready to go on a walk along the coast. If you look at the sea, it's not as choppy as other parts like Barcelona. It's actually looking really calm today. More hours of walking Marbella now after the hours of walking yesterday. All right, Happy New Year! Happy New Year! New day. We are in a marina in the rain somewhere outside of Gibraltar. It's the 1st of January today, and we have 6 days to drive 24 hours, I think it is, to go back home. And we're doing side quests looking at boats. Thinking about buying this boat. Here in Gibraltar, the big rock behind me on the New Year, it's actually a bank holiday. We were surprised that no one was on the road, and it's because it's a bank holiday. This is actually an English country. Gibraltar, I didn't even know it was a country, first of all, but to think Gibraltar's English as well, while we're in Spain, is just unreal. Baby. Look, red telephone box straight away. And we've got English weather. UK weather, look. It's the 3rd of January. It's about 10:30.
Everything has come to life. A better place and a broken dream, and we leave it all behind. On this day, that's so real to me. Everything has come to life. Now the chance to chase a dream. Now the chance to feel, chance to feel alive.
The Great Descent.
Fear will kill me. All I could be.
Ferry. There's the dam.